All right. Welcome to the welcome to the show, everybody. This is your host, Michael Saylor. No. We're getting the punching up the video a little bit, putting it up, trying to get things rolling a little. I think we got the all right, let's see. We got the ratios right. We got the Yeti. Welcome to the show, everybody. Just got done playing a little bit of basketball outside. It was pretty hot out, so I wanted to make sure I got a little bit of extra sunshine. Feeling good, but we are playing a little bit of Final Fantasy today. While I'm talking about the stock market, we'll talk about a couple things. And we'll play a little bit of a nice little role-playing game on the computer. This is one of the better, one of the best RPGs of all time. It's a great role-playing game. Came out in 1997. Just stellar. One of the better ones. Let's see. We're playing. We're playing the game. Hell yeah. Let's get it. All right, everybody, welcome to the show. I got some things cooking right now, so. We're doing a bit of a part 2 of Final Fantasy here. So I do want to talk about the stock market a little bit. I think it kind of cratered for a little bit. I didn't even really look at it today. But I think people are a little bit afraid of the tariffs and stuff. And there's a few things that are happening right now that are pretty crazy. People are saying it might be World War III here pretty soon. I don't know. I hope not. Let's hope not, man. We do not need that. All right. Such a good game, man. This is one of the better games of all time. Got jaws like a big bull. Hell yeah. I appreciate it, G-Dog. This is Final Fantasy VII, man. This is one of the better ones. Don't really need a grenade, but then again, it can come in handy if I don't want to. Yeah, we'll avoid the grenades for now. But yeah, overall, with everything that's going on in the markets, I mean, if we take a look at old Robinhood real quick, we'll take a look at one of the brokerage accounts. I mean, in the after hours, I got to admit, the markets are doing fantastic. At the end of the day, as if it freaking matters to me, I'm a long-term investor, man. That's just how I roll. You got to be a long-term investor, my brony brothers. You got to do what you got to do. You got to stay long-term on it. It's the only way to succeed. But yeah, with everything that's going on, I mean, I understand why the market would be volatile, and I love volatile markets because it's really opportunity time for me. Considering I swing trade like an S&P 500 style ETF, you know. I always fight with Barrett. He's always pushing people around. Now, I heard that if you want to go on a date with Barrett at Gold Saucer, you just have to basically be nice to Barrett and treat all the girls like crap. So, of course, I'm going to give the flower to Marlene. That way, my goal really is to try to go on the date with Barrett. I don't think that's really going to happen, but if I treat all the girls like shit, I can go on a date with Barrett instead. That'll be cool. At least it's kind of the hope at the bare minimum. Hold on. Sorry, folks, had to flip a few pieces of food. Yeah, this is a classic game. A very classic game. Here, wait. I noticed that some of the sound doesn't actually play in this game. It's really weird. I can't really explain why that happens, but... That's right. Cloud's gonna be drinking. Cloud be drinking, man. Cloud be drinking. Alright, I gotta go down below the secret layer. Jesse's on this cool ass computer. Was there anyone from Soldier fighting us today? Let's see. Barrett's throwing around his people, man. He doesn't care. Cloud doesn't care. But I will admit, man, with everything that's been going on, with everything that's been going on in the markets and stuff, I've been seeing that as a buying opportunity. And anytime there's a buying opportunity, I'm consistently buying, man. Also, with Bitcoin going up, I'm betting against it pretty hard. I'm always betting against Bitcoin. You guys know that. But it's pretty exciting to see what's happening overall, and we'll see what happens in the market, though. Cutscenes, I do appreciate them, though. It is fun to go through this game again. Yeah, thank you, Paulie Thompson III. Good tasting game, and absolutely, this is one of my favorite games of all time. It's a classic, man. It's a classic. It's gonna be just like Sephiroth. Hell yeah. Cloud's leaving. Just going to Midgar. It's crazy. The one thing I like about after hours trading is, like, let's say the market crashes even further in the after hours trading, you could technically get into some different ETFs at a good time. And also, I've been able to swing trade the SBIT even in the after hours, which is pretty nice. Usually in the overnight trading tip traditionally. It's pretty fun though. I really enjoy it. Yeah, they definitely enhance the character models in this game. I will give them major props on that. They enhance the character models tenfold. You know, they did a really good job. I will say the texture mapping though does not match the mapping of the characters, but that's okay. Come on, Cloud, you got to keep your promise, brother. Gotta keep that promise. Yeah, 7 is one of the greatest games of all time for sure. Paulie Thompson, you're on the right path with that one, brother. Oh, we got Tim Smith in the house, dude. Tim Smith is saying, is this the new Schedule 1? Let's just say that Schedule 1 was most likely inspired by this incredible game. This is Final Fantasy VII, one of my favorite games to play. And I figured, you know, since I'm going to be talking about random topics, I might as well be playing a video game. Kind of split my attention a little bit. Marlene, why are you behind the bar? You shouldn't be behind the bar. Barrett's snoring kept me up because Barrett was trying to bang me. She says, keep it down, they'll hear you. Barrett's always edgy before an operation. Hell yeah. You know, Barrett's the man, dude. The tip is going this time. You guys want a lesson on how to do materia? Okay. But yeah, this is the original Final Fantasy VII game, one of my favorite games of all time, and I was able to get the PC version for like $4.70 on Steam, which is a very good deal, by the way, for a classic game like this. It was like 60-70% off, and considering I play most of my games on the computer, this is perfect for me, and I'm able to stream it, which is great. I'm able to do this show and stream the game at the same time. Pretty fun. I figure I want to give you guys the full Final Fantasy VII experience, especially with a tutorial on how to use materia. This is better than Schedule 1. Instead of working with cocaine and fentanyl, you're working with materia. And you're injecting this powerful materia into your fucking armor and weapons. It's pretty tight, and then you get all powerful and shit. This is still straight up in my mind the greatest role-playing game of all time. Well, There have been others that have beaten it actually, but this is up there though, in the upper echelon, especially with gameplay and story. And I love them. I love the battle system. I love the materia system. There's a lot of customization for each character. It's very fun. It's kind of fun going through this tutorial again. Barrett's like, fuck, what's this? It wasn't that tough, crap. I don't get it. So I can get an all materia very early in this game. I just gotta make sure I don't forget. This is a better game than Schedule 1 though, dude. Schedule, I haven't played Schedule 1 yet, so I really don't know. Well, and there is something I want to do though. Yeah, I think lowering down the volume of the game would be a little bit better. Let's dun, 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 dun. All right, now we're gonna now blow up the number 5 reactors. Is the key in this part of the game. But yeah, overall, this is one of the greatest games of all time in my humble opinion. I like to look for secrets in the game just because it's the PC version. I've never actually played the PC version all the way through. So this is, I mean, it's the same game pretty much, so there's really nothing all that different, but I'm going to try to get some materia from this sucker, though. Let's see. I got quite a few potions already. My main curiosity is getting more materia. I'm on the side of healer, so we already got we need a fire. We get one more restore materia. And as far as it goes, I think we already have ice though. Okay, we already have ice and lightning. We're good there. So I'm gonna give Barrett. Actually, hold on. It might be better to give Cloud lightning, and then we're gonna give him a restore materia. Let's just get the yellow materia real quick. Hold on. Yeah, the goal here at this point is to get the yellow materia. mean, I already know all this shit, so. Okay, page up and page down together would be escape, alright. Change and defend, change command. Change or press things back. Okay. Let's see. So I'm going to do lightning all because there may be enemies that we face where I need to distribute the attack fairly evenly. So. And then Barrett and Tifa will be more of the healers on this one. So she'll definitely have fire. I'm going to give her the iron thing. So she's got her strength here. You know, this game is so unbelievable, man. This is one of the games that made me not only want to play video games, but even kind of learn how to develop games at a high level. We'll see if these guys still say the same thing. Look at this. I didn't realize that they used what are you I never noticed this in the original game, but the guard right there saying, "What are you, retarded? Maker's under martial law right now." Cloud, are you really concerned for me? Oh no. But in case you forgot, we're in the middle of a slump. They could be anywhere around, so interesting. I have no idea what that was about. Let's just get in the fucking train. Let's do this. Hoodlums. Yo, you say something? You say something? How to get empty? No, look at that. It got empty. But yeah, overall, like, plenty of opportunities in the market today. I mean, if you're a buyer like me, man, I'm always buying during any dip, any sideways market. I'm also buying as well, just because I just got to get into whatever I can get into as far as investments go. I'm into index ETFs primarily. Cypher Solutions says, this was the last game I ever loved in my entire existence in life, bro. Yeah, Final Fantasy VII is one of my go-tos, and I haven't played it in a very long time, at least not all the way through. I figured I would play it all the way in front of you guys. Not tonight, obviously I'm going to be playing it in parts, but... yeah, this game's incredible, man. I'm not going to be live on this too much longer, though. I'm going to probably, once I hit the next save point, I'm just going to call it quits on this game, but I didn't plan on doing a lot of streaming tonight. My voice is a little bit sore. My throat's a little sore, but... I think, you know, one of the reasons I love buying index ETFs, especially the large cap ones on the dip, is because a lot of large cap companies have the cash flow to be able to pay out dividends. So whenever dividend companies seem to go down, you know, like any S&P 500 index is a pretty good index because a lot of the companies in there are really spectacular. I think the majority of them pay a dividend. In fact, let's talk to ChatGPT about that. How many of the different stocks in the S&P 500 pay a dividend?
Yes, the S&P 500 does pay a dividend, but it's important to note that the index itself doesn't directly pay out dividends. Instead, the companies within the S&P 500 pay dividends to their shareholders.
No, I understand that. No, I get that. What I'm trying to say is how many... Out of the 500-ish companies, out of the 500 companies in the S&P 500, how many pay a dividend?
Got it. As of now, the majority of the companies in the S&P 500 pay dividends. Typically, around 80 to 85% of the companies in the index distribute dividends to their shareholders. The exact number can fluctuate slightly over time as companies enter or leave the index or change their dividend.
Very sexy.
Dividends can definitely add some extra fuel to stocks. Instead of low bonus or holding on to solid companies.
Is it weird that I have an erection because of it?
Hey, it's all good to feel enthusiastic about investing. If you have any more questions or need insights on dividends or the market, just let me know.
Oh shit. Can I escape the train?
If you need to shift gears or talk about something else, I'm here.
So I'm playing Final Fantasy VII and I need your help.
Sure thing. What do you need help with in Final Fantasy VII?
My crack is sweaty right now. Oh my god, that guy's naked. running through the game. We're about ready to jump off the train. I made it, so I'm good, but I need emotional support in this game right now.
You got it. Final Fantasy VII can be a wild emotional ride, especially with the intense moments and epic story beats. Just remember, you're doing great, and it's all about enjoying the journey. You got this.
My mussy is scared. My mussy's dry. Can't keep it together. I'm gonna jump out of this thing. Yeah, I love playing this game with a keyboard. So I grew up playing this game with a PlayStation 1 controller. Now I get to play it as an adult with a fucking keyboard. I love it.
That's us. Playing a classic like Final Fantasy VII with a keyboard definitely brings a new feel to it. It's great to relive those nostalgic moments in a different way. Enjoy the adventure, and if you ever need tips or just want to chat about the game, I'm here.
Is there a scenario where you can save Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse in Final Fantasy VII? I don't think there is, but is there any fan theories on that?
You're right. In the original Final Fantasy VII, there's no way to save Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse. They meet their fate during the Sector 7 plate collapse. However, there are plenty of fan theories and what-if scenarios discussed in the community. In the Final Fantasy VII remake, their story arcs get expanded, and there are hints that their fates might differ slightly, leaving some room for speculation. But in the classic game, their deaths are pivotal to the storyline and the emotional drive for the characters.
Some bullshit, man, dude. They're a good crew.
I hear you. Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse are definitely fan favorites, and their sacrifice really hits hard. They add so much heart to the story, and it's tough to see them go. Their impact definitely sticks with you throughout the game.
Like, I'm more pissed about their deaths in the game than Eris's.
I get that. Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse feel like the underdog heroes who never got a fair shot, which makes their loss hit differently. They're and their camaraderie really resonates. It's totally understandable to feel more attached to them.
Yeah. Fucking baller. Tylord is in the chat. He said, "Dad, I'm gonna kiss you." So Tylord is in the chat. He's saying, "Dad, I'm gonna kiss you." What does that
Sounds like Ty is just having some fun and being playful in the chat. Good spirits. If there's anything else you want to talk about or need help with, just let me know.
mean? Well, hold on. Tylord. Here's the thing, man. Tylord's my biological stepson. It feels inappropriate. But he's my he's my biological stepson, though. Is that a thing? Can that be real?
Biological stepson is a bit of a mix of terms. Typically, a stepson is the child of your spouse from a previous relationship, not biologically yours. But sometimes people use terms in unique ways, so it's all about context. Either way, it's important to clarify relationships and boundaries so everyone feels comfortable.
Yeah, screw comfort. But he's sending me kissy emojis now, ChatGPT. What do I do about this?
If you're feeling uncomfortable with the situation, it's okay to set some boundaries. You can let Tylor know in a kind but firm way that you'd prefer to keep things more casual or lighthearted.
Well, he keeps hold on. He keeps stealing the baby oil. Is what I'm really pissed off about that. Like, you know, he can, you know, do what he wants to the mussy and shit, but he keeps stealing the baby oil.
I get how that can be frustrating. It might help to have a straightforward conversation about respecting personal items and boundaries. Setting some groundwork so you don't keep things smooth.
You know what else is smooth? My ass. Can you do? I'm trying to figure out some philosophy here. So, can the mussy become the bussy?
It sounds like you're mixing terms in a playful way. Philosophically speaking, anything can evolve or change meaning based on context and usage. If you're exploring some fun or deeper concepts, it's all about how you define and interpret them.
Okay, so my mussy is the bussy.
If that's how you want to think about it, go for it. It's all about having fun with ideas and language.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I just went the wrong way. It's a good ass shot right there. There we go. Damn it. Damn it, Ty Lord. Ty Lord's always messing with the mussy, man.
Sounds like Ty Lord keeps things interesting. If you ever need to refocus or just want to chat about something else,
My boy's being gay. This is so. I love having these ridiculous freaking conversations with ChatGPT. Though this is great, but yeah, my biological stepson always steals the baby oil. It's just the way it goes, man. It's not easy.
Haha, I'm glad you're having fun with it. It's always good to keep a sense of humor about these things. If there's anything else you want to dive into, serious or silly, just say the word.
Hold on. I'm gonna do a full save of the game here.
Great
What?
idea. It's always good to have a save point. If you need any more tips or just want to chat while you play, I'm here.
Okay, I did save. Alright, cool. Alright, I saved the game. I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna go right to Windows. I'm gonna eat in front of you guys, though. I'm gonna eat in front of you, Mr. ChatGPT, and I'm gonna eat in front of the crowd.
Go for it. Enjoy your meal and hang out with the crowd. If you need anything else or want to chat about something, just let me know.
Sounds like a plan, my bussy brother. My mussy is the bussy, and I don't know why. I don't know why. I'm that kind of guy. My mussy is the bussy, and I just don't know why.
Haha, you've definitely got a catchy tune going there. Keep having fun and let me know if you need anything.
Oh. Well, I'm going to finish off the stream by eating in front of everybody. All right. All right. Just got done playing some Final Fantasy. Gotta keep the pussy tight, man. It was good. It was like eating one of those McChickens. So good. Doing a bit of a mukbang to end the stream. I haven't really ate much today, so. Ultra Fire says Brony Bros 24/7, 365, LOL, hell yeah. That's a Brony brother. Friend good, man. Oh yeah. Let's get it. But yeah, Ultra Fire, we Brony Bros 24/7, 365. Hell yeah. VoIP Logistics says, yeah, what's up? Nothing much, VoIP. It's good to see you, G-Dog. Haven't seen VoIP in a while. My man. Ultra Fire says, what up, Logistics? Hell yeah. Oh yeah, Pizza Pocket. Got myself a Hot Pocket right here. It's fucking good. I'm also eating some really spicy Chicken fries, too. Definitely need a little water to tap it all out. Definitely mukbang tonight. That's for sure. The greatest mukbang of all time. What did you do today, says Ultrafire? Well, I worked today. I had the day off yesterday. I worked an 8-hour shift for my main job, and then did some laundry after work, and then played a little bit of basketball, too, at the park. That was fun. I only played for like 45 minutes. This kid wanted to challenge me, so I challenged him. He almost beat me. I had a last-minute comeback in the game, but we played a second time, and then he only wanted to play to like basically four points by ones. He ended up like going on a streak, just made all of his shots in one setting, and I just missed. So I won the first game, lost the second game though. But Kiwi's back, dude. Hell yeah. It's a fun sport, man. One of the best sports to play. It feels so good to eat a pizza pocket. I love Hot Pockets. So good. This is an insanely hot pocket. I'll tell you what, gentlemen. Use avocado oil, man. That is the best oil when it comes to cooking. Especially on an indoor grill. Makes it where there's no smoke. It's fantastic. I love cooking things on the indoor grill, though. It's the way to do it, man. Now, I will admit, if I had the space for an outdoor grill, I absolutely would have an outdoor grill. But I have, like, virtually no yard. That's like the main downfall of the place that I live at. It's just no real yard. Yeah, avocado oil has a very high burning temperature, like really high, and it's nice. So it makes it to where it also is a very neutral flavor too. Like, so you don't really, it's not overbearing. As much as I like olive oil, I prefer to actually use avocado oil. I don't like to do canola oil. I prefer avocado. It's a little more spendy, but it's worth it because I can make that shit last a while. But yeah, I just got done playing Final Fantasy VII a little bit ago while I was waiting for the food to get done. I did say that I would talk a little more about the stock market after playing Final Fantasy, so we'll kind of go over that real quick. You know, there's rumor that we might be hitting World War III, which is insane to me. Like that. That's honestly pretty wild to me. Oh wow, okay, so the SCHX is finally in the is now allowed in the overnight market. Nice. It's kind of what I've been looking for. JR of Chicago says, I want to take you to lunch. Hell yeah, bro. I appreciate that. That's a compliment. You know, Brony Brothers, we take each other to lunch. Dude, that's what we do. That's what we do here on the Michael Garza Show. I appreciate it, Big Dog. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm not going like long. I'm not doing a long live segment tonight. I just figured I'd stay on, talk to you guys for a little bit, and see, the one and only Nicole says he wants to eat you. Oh my god. Is he trying to eat my mussy? I'm a little bit afraid of that, by the way. Look, I'm not a real mussy man at the end of the day. I'm really, my bussy is the mussy. But my mussy is the mussy. That's how I roll, dog. All you guys are my G-dogs. Where are my G-dogs? They're trying to ride my hog. All my G-dogs, yeah. Get away from my G-dogs. Oh, 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 oh. JR of Chicago says, I want to take you... Oh, wait, hold on. You, I want to take you to a gay bar. And I want to take you to a gay bar, gay bar, gay bar. Wow. It is fun to be able to talk to you guys about all sorts of random shit. Oh. You guys are the Mussy Boys, dude. All you guys. Now tell me, do you have any money? I want to spend all your money. Well, at the gay bar, gay bar, gay bar. Down, 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 down. I keep singing gay bar on this show, and it really makes my mussy humble. My mussy is the bussy, and I don't know why. I don't know why. I'm that kind of guy. Ultra Fire gives a laughing emoji, and then Jesus Lives says, "Are you trans?" Well, so actually, funny story. There was somebody who thought I was I transitioned from being a woman to a man. Somebody thought that, which I don't blame them, by the way. I have some feminine features to my face, so it makes perfect sense that people would think that I went from being a woman to a man. I get it. I look trans. Or are you saying that I look like I dress up as a woman? Like I'm a man, but I dress up as a woman. What are you trying to tell me? What are you trying to tell me, Jesus? Let's see. Ultrafire says, you know what they say, a mouth's a mouth. Oh my God. I don't know who they is, but damn. What the hell's this world coming to? Really excited though. I got my laptop fully updated. I just hadn't been using my laptop in a while, and I thought it's a good computer. It's one of the better computers that I own. And I mean, my desktop is the king of the crop, but you know, having this laptop, I like to make sure it has full updates and everything, and it could be a really good design computer. I need to bust out I need to bust out a mouse for this so I can start playing games. I was thinking I might play Star Trek Armada on this one. That'd be fun. It's fun. It's nice to have a laptop where you could play old school games on it. That's a big deal, man. We gotta play old school games, brother. Let's see. Ultrafire says, I don't know, but World War III, what's your thoughts on the topic, G-Dog? So, overall, it's a frightening prospect, man. India is retaliating against Pakistan, but then again, you know, I think Pakistan, I'm not going to take a side on this one because I really don't know who's in the right. But if I remember correctly, Pakistan's been responsible for a lot of different attacks against India, and India just kind of takes it on the chin. I think India's kind of getting sick of it, and I think they're trying to take a sledgehammer, more or less. It's sad anyway because innocent people die in these situations, and it sucks. Like it's heartbreaking, and you know, whether it's Pakistan doing it, whether it's India doing it, I think Ultrafire says both are nuclear powers. I hope that India and Pakistan are smart enough to not use nuclear warheads. Because if you start using nuclear weapons, man, you're really opening a Pandora's box here. And that's where it gets frightening. It's scary though, man. It's kind of crazy to think about, in a sense. What do you think about it, Ultrafire? Do you think it's justified? Do you think India's probably doing a good thing, bad thing? I don't know what to think about it. I just hate the fact that no matter what happens in these situations, innocent people get hurt. That's why I'm not a fan of war. You know, war's a bad thing. We need to be against it at all times, as best as, you know, go to the negotiation table first. That's the one thing I can say. Negotiation table's where it's at. Always try to negotiate. And if they don't want to negotiate, then war should be the very last option. Like the very, very last. Man. Yeah, it definitely saddens me, though. Now tell me, do you have any money? I want to spend all your money at the gay bar, gay bar, gay bar. I will say it's pretty fun. It was fun playing Final Fantasy in front of you guys, though. Sick as hell. Looking at a few things on the Twitters. But yeah, man, the fact that we're hitting World War III level, that's scary. I know, I understand that Pakistan's probably, Ultrafire says, are you old enough to be conscripted, Mike? What do you... Hold on. I'm trying to remember what that means. I'm going to look that up. Conscripted. Let's see. Oh, I see. Typically into the armed forces. Okay. Compulsory. Actually, I don't know. I don't like to reveal my age first off on here, so I won't tell you what my actual age is. But I will say I'm closer to 40. So like I'll say that I'm at the precipice of 40. Maybe even a little older. Yeah, I mean, I look pretty young, don't get me wrong, but yeah, I just, war's still not a good thing, though. Yeah, I just don't like it. Well, I'll probably be looking into this a little bit more anyway, just seeing how, hopefully I don't know, it's frightening. I'm mainly more frightened for the people of Pakistan and the people of India. Those nations are obviously right next to each other, so it's like, it's not good. It's wild. Anyway, I'm going to call it quits on this stream, I guess. even though I got a good amount of people watching. It's just a little... It's actually just sad. I'll catch y'all later. I'm sorry about that, you guys. I'm just a little emotional at the moment, but you guys have a good night.